Hello and welcome to Opinions Plus. Authoritarian idiots. Yeah, that's the clip today. I was just thinking, what the hell is going on? What, you know, what are people thinking if they want authoritarians? Authoritarians mean dictators, mean rulers, mean kings, mean all that crap. Why the hell do they want that nonsense? Why? They don't know any other reason. They're not thinking it through. Who the heck wants to have a ruler? They had a revolution to get rid of King George. Now they want to have some idiot comes in, and he's stupid. He's a moron. He's an entertainer. He's useless man. He's corrupted. He has little character. He has nothing to give you. I could see if it was somebody of some stature, some meanings. I'm not just make this not full of mockery and vitriol and hatred and me. They all call it narcissistic. They love that term, narcissistic. But it has nothing to do with him. It has to do with us, who we are. Do you really want to have some kind of a clown like that as a leader? He did nothing, will do nothing, cares nothing. All he says he does it. Any stupid salesman will say that. Gosh, how long have these people been around? Why do they listen to people like that? There's enough of them out there. I did a clip on the politicians. Do they lie? Of course they lie. That's how people get convinced to buy solar panels. Is there something wrong with solar panels? No, there's nothing wrong with solar panels, but it's the way it's done. It's how it's done by people who don't have the scruples, who don't have the integrity, who don't have the moral underpinning. And then when this clown up there says, yeah, look at Hungary. Wow, look at Hungary. It's a bloody waste. It's just one of the smaller countries in Europe, has no, hardly any GDP, doesn't contribute anything to the world economy. And what's the only thing that is producing? Viktor Orban? That's it? Give me a bloody break. Authoritarianism. You can't figure out how to work with your democracy. And I do think that it's this internet system that really has corrupted a lot of it because people can't think anymore. They just go to Google and take whatever the first thing they see, and that's it. No critical thinking, no understanding of right or wrong, not using their moral their light of Christ, their light of guidance. They don't even know what religion is anymore. Even the religious leaders don't know what religion is, it seems. They're not guiding, they're not leading. It's just, you see evil and you do nothing about it. There has to be, accountability, but nobody wants to do it. They're afraid of violence. Well, of course there's going to be violence. Of course there's going to be violence. These people have hate. They have hate in their hearts. Can't you see that? There's going to be violence. What are you going to do about it? Well, fight against it when it comes to you. That's all you can do. But have faith in your authority. Have faith in your systems. Are they perfect? No, they're not perfect. None of them are. They never have been and they never will. They're part of the human society, the human fabric. Let's get it through our heads. We have to deal with what the reality is today. But Viktor Orban, Holy criminy, when I heard that nonsense in, what, New Hampshire or wherever the hell he was, I'm sorry, I had to say something. You know, Putin, Xi, and that North Korean idiot, Jiminy Christmas, Kim Jong-un. Good God, those are you. Those are the people you emulate. Those are the people you want. Come on, Republicans, are you nuts? Those people are terrible people, horrible people. They kill people, and that's what you want, I guess. You want your enemies killed, vanquished? Is that your good Christian ethic? Is that what you think is a moral understanding, a moral underpinning of what good society is? Well, it's not. It's not what your Christ wanted you to do. Agape, live together, accept. And the only two things you can come up with is immigration and abortion. Holy criminy. Like the one guy said on some of the hearings, he says, you think this immigration thing just spawned under Joe Biden? You idiots. Of course it didn't. Yet these Congress people are standing up there saying as if it did. These unbelievable, it's totally unbelievable that people can say with a straight face that Joe Biden is the culprit. Of course he's got responsibility to change it. Well, so does bloody Congress. And you Republicans stand up and do something about it. But they won't. They won't do anything about it. That's the problem. One of the problems. Are Democrats culpable in this? Of course they are. It's a Congress. It's a democracy. But who's keeping it all back? Please. Get some leadership out there. And who's going to give it to us? We are. We have to look to character. We have to look to character of all the people around. I don't care what age they are. You know, everybody's on Biden's case because he's, 81 or whatever the heck he is. Yeah, he's got problems. Of course he's got problems. But he's a better man than that Trump guy. Now, could there be a better choice? I guess so. But how do you know? These people that come up in the ranks, they have their agendas. But Biden seems to be a decent man. And all these Republicans are doing, the Hunter Biden thing, hunting him down and shaming him, trying to, showing nude pics in Congress. That's the kind of people you cherish? That's the kind of people that you follow? No, don't. It's horrible. I just got so tired of hearing that nonsense. I just had to let some emotion out. I don't think Joe Biden is the best pick, but he's done a hell of a lot. Done a heck of a lot more than anybody that been in. He's got experience. Yes, he's old. That doesn't mean he can't make decent decisions. It means he's slowed down a bit. And then Nikki Haley, you can't even talk about slavery. Crying out loud, give me a break. Or that Ron DeSantis who bans books. Bans books. What era are we living in? Come on. It's not right. It's not reasonable. It's not decent. And to want authoritarians, to want some kind of idiot dictator, especially that guy. Holy criminy. He has no character. He doesn't even know. He's an intellectual fool. Yes, he has an intelligence. Of course he does. But he doesn't show it. He's a con man. He's in for it for his own purposes. He's certainly not in for it for you. All he talks about is Trump, Trump, Trump. Talks about it in third person all the time. Trump. Look at what they did to Trump. Look at what they did. Look what they're doing to Trump. Think about it, people. I know my viewership is minimal, but you have to think about it. And if you believe in it already, bless you. But you do have to think about it. You have to think about who you want to lead. Who you want to lead you. In war, in crisis, in peace, to a better place. How can it be that man? I don't know. I thought about it, tried all different gyrations to figure out why people want that piece of dirt. He's no good. When I heard him on Howard Stern years ago, I knew he was a piece of dirt then. People don't change that much. Their characters are there. You know, there was an old Zen. Now, I don't know how accurate it is, and it's been a lot, and I've translated it over the years. But this Zen master was talking about people finding enlightenment. But it has to do with character. Enlightenment is awareness, is a underpinning of utilization of knowledge. And really it's metaphysical. But it's your character. And he was being facetious when he said it, I think. But you don't know about these masters. You know, they're head and shoulders above me. But he said if there was a man who was just basically a son of a bitch and he found enlightenment, he would be an enlightened son of a bitch. People don't change their spots that easily, especially in the elder years. They are what they are. You can still try. You can always, always, always try. But it's not that easy to change. There's something has to come from within to change the character without. But to want a dictator, please fight against that. That's just nuts. Democracy has served us. It allows for hope, for opportunity for many, not all, but for many. And this income disparity thing, that is one of the biggest problems we have. Is it going to change? The system will break at some time. I just don't want it to break now. But don't even think about dictatorness. You don't want a ruler like that. You don't want a vengeful. Why do you want to be so vengeful anyway? What is in it for you? Get back at the libs, whatever the hell that is. Be decent people, will you? Stop the vengefulness. Stop the hate. Stop the vitriol. And start talking to one another. That's the only way. That's what democracy, that's how it can grow. You don't think the founding fathers didn't have idiots out there that they had to deal with? Of course. It doesn't change. They just do. And this Mr. Trump isn't, there's other Mr. Trumps out there. He's not alone. He's just an example of what, the society construct is in certain elements. That's all. He's nothing special at all. He wants you to believe it, but he isn't. Sorry to be so aggressive, if that's what the term is, but I had to say something about this when I heard that nonsense about Hungary. Holy crow. Gonna pick a country? Gonna pick Hungary? I mean, it's not a bad place, but it isn't the top of the line. It isn't the top of the line, economically, socially. It isn't. There's big problems there. Anyway, thanks for listening. If you have some, you like to subscribe, subscribe. If you think this has some value or someone, send it on. Comment. Always comment if you can. It's good for the soul. But we have to fight against this stuff. Character, character, character. Good character, not just character. I should emphasize good character now. I have to be very specific. You can't just say character as a value anymore. Go to the good. Keep hope alive. That's the only approach we have. Go to the good. Trust in that. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.